Okay, we're at the checkup, and again, they're giving us the option to either solve using addition or substitution. And for this first equation, I'm going to use substitution because they've already set it up for me. They've already told me that x equals 5y minus 1. So I'm going to substitute this x for 5y minus 1. So I'm going to write 5y minus 1 plus 3y equals 7. Then I'm going to combine the 5y and the 3y, which is going to be 8y minus 1 equals 7. Then I'm going to add 1 to both sides. That's going to give me 8 on this side, and that's going to get rid of my 1 on this side. And what I get is 8y equals 8. I'm going to divide by 8, both sides. Y equals 1. So there's my first answer, y equals 1. Then I'm going to grab that 1 and I'm going to plug it in here, because y equals 1. So wherever I see y, I'm going to write 1. So that'll give me what x equals. X equals 5 times 1 minus 1. X equals 5 minus 1. X equals 4. Those are my two answers. See how quick I got that answer? Here I'm going to use substitution. Here I'm going to use the addition method. I'm going to change the 3 to a negative, the 3y to negative, and the 18 to negative. 5x minus 3x is 2x. And these cancel out. And 30 minus 18, I believe, is 14. No. 15. No. 17? I don't know. Let me work it out. 12. Whoops. I'm off. Way off. 12. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. X equals 6. There we go. Then I'm going to grab that x equals 6 and I'm going to plug it into either this equation or this equation. The 3's look smaller, so I'm going to plug it into the smaller equation. Wherever I see x, I'm going to write 6. So 3 times 6, because that's where the x is, plus 3y equals 18. 18 plus 3y equals 18. And whenever you have the same thing on both sides of the equation with the same sign, you can just cancel them out. So positive 3y equals 0. That's what that becomes. And y, I'm going to divide by 3, so y equals 0 divided by 3. And 0 divided by 3 is 0, so y equals 0. So x equals 6, y equals 0. That's my answer. Next problem. Here, I'm going to use the substitution method because here they're telling me that y equals 5 plus x. So wherever I see y, I'm going to write 5 plus x. And since I saw y here, instead of writing the y, I wrote 5 plus x. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times x is 3x. And 9 plus 2x is 9 plus 2x. And I want to get all the x's on one side, so I'm going to subtract 2x from this side. I'm going to subtract 2x from this side. And I want to get all the numbers on one side, so I'm going to subtract 15 from this side. And I'm going to subtract 15 from this side, because what I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So 3x minus 2, and then I'm going to combine. 3x minus 2x is x. And 9 minus 15 is 6. Okay? It's a negative 6, excuse me, because the bigger number is negative, so my answer is negative. So I got that x equals negative 6. Now I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to plug it into here. So I get what y equals. Y equals 5 minus 6, and 5 minus 6 equals negative 1, so y equals negative 1. And your solutions, write them here. Okay, so we got that y equals negative 1 and x equals negative 6. So the x always goes first. You're going to write negative 6 and a negative 1. Put it. Okay? Let's do the next one. Here I'm going to use addition. I'm going to change this to negative, this one to positive, this one to negative, so I could have different signs. These are going to cancel out. 3x minus x is 2x. If I'm going too fast, you could always push pause, okay? 5 minus 1 is 4. but by now you should be able to do these equations pretty easily. 2x equals 4. So I'm going to divide by 2. Divide by 2. Right? Gets rid of the 2. X equals 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Next. Okay, again, I'm going to use substitution. They're making it really easy for me. So wherever I see y, I'm going to write this in the top equation. So 2x plus 5 parentheses 3x minus 15 equals 10. 2x, I'm going to multiply this out. This becomes 15x, and 5 times 15, I don't know. Let's do 5 times 15 equals 75. 5 times 15 equals 75. Since the signs are different, my answer is a negative 75 equals 10. I'm going to combine what can be combined. The 15x and the 2x can be combined. That becomes 17x. And I'm going to add 75 to get rid of the 75 because I want to isolate the x. And I'm going to add 75 to this side because what I do to one side I have to do to the other. So what I got is 85. And I don't know. Okay, and then I'm going to divide by 17. I don't know what 85 divided by 17 is, so I'm going to use my calculator. 85 divided by 17 equals 5. So x equals 5. Now I know what x equals. I'm going to plug it in here to figure out what y equals. Y equals 3 times 5. Oops. 3 times 5 minus 15. So y equals 15 minus 15. Y equals 0. That's my answer for y. And my answer for x is 5. So I'm going to write x always goes first. 5. And what was it? And 0. Okay. Let's do the last problem. I don't know if you know this, but on YouTube you can only upload videos that are 10 minutes or less. So I'm trying to stay under the 10-minute limit here. That's why I'm going so fast. So here we have x minus y equals 0. And so I'm going to turn this y into a positive 3y by multiplying everything by a negative 3. So this is going to become a negative 3x. This is going to become a positive 3y. And negative 3 times 0 is just 0, so it's going to stay 0. 7x minus 3x is 4x. These cancel out, and I get 24. Divide both sides by 4. X equals 6. Okay. Now I'm going to plug it in here to the smaller equation. X, oops. Since x equals 6, wherever I see x, I'm going to write 6. So 6 minus y equals 0. I want to get y by itself. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add y. That's going to cancel this out, right? But what I do to one side, I do the other, so I'm going to add y to this side. So y plus 0 is y. Y plus 0 is y. So y equals 6. So x equals 6, y equals 6. 6, 6. That's my answer. And I hope I stayed under the 10 minutes.